What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today's a little different. Today's going to be a tutorial video. We are on KuyaCraft, my single player world, and let's show you what we got going on here. This is a little design using a couple of other designs. I can't claim credit for everything, but if we head down here, we used to have a sugarcane farm down here, and I took that out and put this system in. And I guess you can kind of tell what it is. It's a little noisy, but it is a Furnace XP farm. We've got it hooked up to a kelp farm. Sorry to say sugarcane. It's hooked up to a kelp farm. The kelp farm is designed by Cubfan. We'll take a look at it here in just a minute. It comes down this row of hoppers and chests right here, double chest. Comes out, spits them out. And behind every one of these is a furnace. And it's set up so that the kelp will come through. All of it's filled right now. And as soon as this chest gets full, that should be enough experience to mend any item. And just in case it's not, it'll have 5 extra spots here, and it'll have the extra spot right here as well. It's a brand new farm, so I'm still having to use coal at the moment. We do have some kelp going, just not as much, so I had to use some coal blocks. But once this is full, the fuel itself is full, the item that's being smelted is full, and the smelted item is full, it will send a signal out the back, and it will pull this down saying, hey, this is ready to go. You can get experience from it. And as soon as you do, it pops back up. You take all the stuff out of here. You craft up some more kelp blocks, throw them in the furnace. They're refueled, ready to go. This pops back down when it's full and ready to go. So it is a really cool looking design. We'll take a quick look over at the kelp farm. It is, like I said, a Cubfan 135 design. It puts off, as of right now, it's putting off more than enough. I think it's actually just a slight bit slower. I think it's just a slight bit slower, but we've got a good backlog so that when all of that stuff is full, all those chests are full and everything kicks off, it'll actually start storing back up. It'll start filling back up and be ready next time around. So, like I said, this is a Cubfan 135 design. A link to his tutorial will be down in the description below. It grows up 3 high, and as soon as it does, this whole row of pistons shoot out, break the kelp flows up, the kelp flows over and down into a system right here. That takes it off to our storage system. And because it is an extra block out from the wall, there's an extra thing of water right here. So it always fills back up with water from the pistons. And yeah, it's a wonderful system. So let's jump over to the creative world and take a look. Alright guys, we are here. We're in my testing world. You can see where I was trying to figure out a few little things. We were originally going to do like a etho hopper clock to send off the minecart around. We just ended up with this little system, really nice little system, that as soon as this is full, it will signal and go around, come back and fill up again. But like I said, that was just too slow. It wasn't working for us. I really hate it because I really like the minecart moving. But this is what we're here to see. This is the system. As you can see, if I come over here, I'm going to take one item, just one, out of this furnace. And as soon as I do, it's enough signal, it pushes up, and it's done. That means it's not ready to use. So theoretically, what you're going to do is you're going to, let's grab a sword of any sort here, come over here. We'll put our item in our offhand, we'll come over here. We'll grab all that. We'll get the experience. It will mend up our sword. It'll mend up our sword. And it'll go up and saying, hey, this is done. Can't use it. You'll then take all of this out of here. And craft it up. Like if you saw in my world, I've got a couple crafting tables. Craft it up and add the smelted kelp blocks in here for fuel. And it should always be more than enough to keep this fueled up. And now this one's done. It can't be used. It'll stay like that until it is 100% full and ready to use again. Let's just get rid of all that. So The system itself is really simple, very, very simple. I'm not going to go step by step. You can kind of take a look at it, and I'll show you as we go. If you would like a step by step, and that's something that it would interest you, let me know down in the comments, like this video, and we can always go back and do one of those. So what you got is you got your main 2 furnaces. You can kind of see it over here. You've got this setup, just not that anymore. Go away. So it's basically this setup: chest, hopper, furnace, hopper. You've double that. Chest, hopper, furnace, hopper. You will have a hopper going into each side. It can be done as a single furnace or a double. I built my world. That build was a long time ago, back when I was building with even numbers and wasn't smart with Minecraft. So this worked out really well for my world. But you've got hoppers on each side. That's your fuel source. This will be the line right here where you have like your water or your minecart, whatever you decide to use, will come right across right here. And that will drop off whatever you need into these hoppers. This will be your things getting smelted. In this case up here, it's spruce, but in our case, it was kelp. It'll go down to the hopper. The hopper, of course, this fuel goes in, keeps continually smelting the item. The items go down. Now, when the chest gets full, this hopper gets full, and this gets full. It won't smelt anymore, so you know it's done. You don't have to worry about wasted fuel. This will fill up again, and everything else will just pass over it. You don't have to worry about that. So you don't have to worry about wasting any fuel or anything like that. So that's a really good little system going on within the system. And to actually get the stuff to pop up, you can use whatever block you want. I personally like the stairs going up there. It's also very simple. You run a comparator out of the back of the furnace. It is measuring all 3 slots. You take another comparator and you run the signal out of a full chest besides 1. Full stacks of everything. And then the last one is -1, so 63. And it will tell this, hey, when this is completely full, it has to be completely full, it'll give just enough signal to power this block, powering the repeater, and then you just run a little line down into your torches. So that's all it takes. We are reversing the signal with this torch. The torch has it pulled up, and then when this gets powered, because it's full, it just runs that signal down. It powers this, unpowering the torch, lowering the hopper, and saying, this is ready to use. Just like this one. We take one out, it goes up. So that is the basic simple concept of this design. I personally am really, really happy with it. I think it works very well. You do have to have a good sugarcane farm. This was an original design that was by Resident Virus we were trying. And it finally got to the point where we realized you have to absolutely have a second row of water here in order to replenish those. We tried waterlogged blocks and it still didn't work. So we went with Fan 135's design. It puts off more than enough. If we jump back over into our other world and take a look, you will see that. You'll see that it produces a good amount of kelp. Like I said, it's not 100%. It doesn't produce overly enough, at least while it's filling up. One key factor that you're going to want to keep in mind is you're going to want to get a good stockpile of kelp, regular kelp, not the dried kelp, beforehand. And that will help immensely. If we come down here, you will look. I left it AFK overnight. That's the chest that's empty. But all the rest of these are full, almost full. You can see it's coming down a little bit now. And we are just barely. I've been at this for a couple of hours now. And there's another double chest above it. So it's, for the most part, keeping up, but not quite. But that's okay. By the time this gets completely full, By the time this one gets full and this one gets full, all of these get full, these will come down. No more of the kelp will go into them, and no more of it will get smelted. And I've got it set up to go around and out, and it actually goes back into the system, so we don't waste any. It just continuously loops like that. So when this is full and the experience is ready to be gathered, it'll fill that back up, and it will be ready for use next time. As soon as I come through, take some stuff, it'll start again, and so on and so forth. So like I said, if you want a tutorial, a step-by-step tutorial on how that's done, we can do that. But I think it's pretty simple. I think you can take and get the idea just from looking at it, watching it, and pausing the video here and there, and you'll be able to figure it out. So guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button for me. I'd really appreciate it, and leave me a comment down below. Let me know if there's anything I could do better. And I think that's about it. So until next time, have fun, be good. We'll see you all later.